Hi, listen, sorry I'm late, but good morning. It says morning on there, but it is not morning. And I don't know where my phone is. So I don't even know what time it is. But I know the freaks went home. It's sometime in the afternoon. And there was. Sorry I'm late. Anyway, pack your bowl, grab your mocha, morning mocha. And then let's is it wake and bake or is it smoke it, drink it, and read it? I guess both. People probably woke up right now. It is Sunday. Okay, and we might only get through Matthew 10 because I've done this a couple times, and all the times I only got through Matthew chapter 10. So let's hope for the best and prepare for the long haul. Then, okay, at the end of chapter 9, Jesus was like, nah, you know, there's a lot of people and there's not enough of us. So let's ask the big guy for help. Then Jesus summoned his 12 disciples. We've only been introduced to 5, but these are the names of all of the apostles. Peter, right? Peter, his brother Andrew, James, and his brother John. So, I don't know why it makes a distinction that Zebedee's only James's dad. Maybe his mom was a widow and had John first. Who knows? Anyway, shut up, Nikki. Okay, I'm shutting up. Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, and Matthew, we've met him. James and Thaddeus, Simon and Judas. Okay, we're going to read about Judas. These 12 Jesus sent out with the following instructions: go nowhere among the Gentiles and enter no town of the Samaritans. See, that's kind of like, I don't know. Jesus really didn't want the Gentiles, or he knew the Gentiles would already believe. They didn't need nobody. Or Jesus didn't want Gentiles. Anyways, rather, go to the lost sheep of the vampires, Israel. As you go, proclaim the good news. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Cure the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons. You receive these gifts without payment. So you do it because you have to, okay? Don't take nothing with you, like not even a walking stick. You are laborers. They will pay you your food, okay? So, not a socialist idea coming from Jesus. This is capitalist. You work for your food. Whatever town or village you enter, find out who in it is worthy and stay there until you leave. As you enter the house, greet it Hello, house. If the house is worthy, you're a good house. Let your peace come upon it. But if it is not worthy, let your peace return to you. Most of that was conjecture, by the way. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, shake off the dust from your feet as you leave that house or town. Say, deuces, bitch. Truly, look, I'm telling you, it will be more tolerable for the lands of Sodom and Gomorrah. Not Sodom and Gomorrah, it's Sodom and Gomorrah. They have different kings, I believe. On the day it will be better for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town. Because fuck those guys. See, I am sending you like sheep into the midst of wolves. Be wise as serpents and innocent as doves. I'm a sheep in wolves' clothing. No. Yeah, I'm a sheep in wolves' clothing. Trying to fit in. I don't fit in. I'm trying though. Beware of them, for they will hand you over to councils and beat you up in the church. They're going to use the church to bust that ass. And you will be dragged before governors and kings because of me as a testimony to them and the Gentiles. Because that's how the Gentiles need to believe. I think that's what that is. When they hand you over, do not worry about how you are to speak or what you are to say. Right? God's going to tell you what to do and what to say. God's going to talk for you. Brother will betray brother all the way to death. They say, fuck this guy. Father and a father his child and children. Hold on. And a father his child and children will rise up against parents and have them put to death. I don't know. I don't know if there's more to this sentence or they're missing a comma. I don't know. And you will be hated by all because of my name. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. Well, there you go. That's your purpose in life. Endure through the suffering. If you make it through the end of this experience, it'll be great for you. You'll love it. Just stick it out, right? When they persecute you in one town, flee to the next. For I'm telling you, you will not have gone through all the towns before the Son of Man comes. I don't know. A disciple is not above the teacher, nor a slave above the master. Is it enough for the disciple to be like the teacher and the slave to be like the master? If they have called the master of the house a piece of shit, how much more will they call his whole house pieces of shit? Fuck that guy. So have no fear of them, for nothing is covered up that will not be uncovered, and nothing is secret that will not become known. What I say to you in the dark, tell it in the light, and what you hear whispered, proclaim it from the housetops. Be like Nikki K, who can't keep a secret. Do not fear those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather, fear him who can destroy both body and soul in hell. You're going to burn in hell. Listen, remember, the soul is in the eyes, and the eyes is when in the wheels on the cherubim. So God rides piggyback on the thing that has the eyes that carry the souls. Yet, no, hold on. Are not two sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground apart from your Father. Oh, there she goes, Dustin left. And even the hairs of your head are counted. So do not be afraid. You are of more value than many sparrows. Do you know how much it costs to have somebody delete it? It's so expensive. Everyone, therefore, who acknowledges me before others, I also will acknowledge before my Father in heaven. I got something to say about that. I guess not right now, though, but I guess, does this even count for Peter? Or is Jesus breaking his own rule for Peter? You know what I mean? It was like, St. Peter. But he denied Jesus 3 times. Isn't there a punishment for that? Like, God's like, Jesus is like, I don't know this guy. I don't know. We're not there yet. Do not think I have come to bring peace. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. And the sword, the sharpest sword, is your tongue. And Jesus does nothing but talk shit. He does nothing but talk shit. And he uses better word magics than the priests do. So, no wonder these people killed him. Anyway, I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her in-laws, right? And one's foes will be members of one's own household. That is real life. I told y'all I'm going through it. Like, I'm literally going through it. So, true statement. Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy. And whoever loves sons or daughters more than me is not worthy. Right? Listen, come on. Come over here. Okay? Or don't. Screw you, asshole. Okay. Now, remember when we read Exodus and God took Moses up to the mountain, right? And then Moses is like, guy, I don't even know your name. And God's like, they call me jealousy. He didn't say that. He said, my name is jealousy, and I am a jealous God. Right? And then Jesus is like, whoever loves me the most and hates everybody else is worthy of me. It's like, that's a God thing, right? And whoever does not take up the cross and follow me is not worthy of me. It doesn't say take up your cross. It doesn't say take up any kind of. What? Come on. Come on, Captain. Oh, come on. Over here. Come here. Come on. There you go. Okay. So, whoever does not take up the cross and follow me is not worthy of me. So, what? Because remember, in the Old Testament it says, following God is a curse. So, is the cross a curse? Is that going to be like is that the curse sign? The curse of the cross. I don't know, but it does call it a curse in the Old Testament. Like, I don't know what book. Maybe Numbers. I think it's Numbers. They call uh, the religion of God a curse. Okay. So whoever does not take up the cross and follow me is not worthy of me. But those who find their life will lose it, and those who lose their life for my sake will find it. So those who find happiness, with other people are gonna die. So if you get happy, you're gonna die. And those who lose their life for my sake will find it. So when you get rid of everybody in your life who's not a God guy, then you will become happy. Okay. I don't know. I think that's what that means. It seems like that's what that means, but I don't really know. Whoever welcomes you welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. Whoever welcomes a prophet in the name of a prophet will receive a prophet's reward. So if Jeremiah came over and was like, hey, I'm coming in the name of Isaac, and then you're like, hey, I know those guys, right? You're going to get the same reward as a prophet. And whoever welcomes a righteous person in the name of a righteous person will receive the reward of the righteous. So maybe not Samuel, maybe David. If David is like, hey, I come in the name of Abe, right? And you're like, I accept you, then you get the reward of a righteous. I don't know if that's what any of that means. I don't know. It seems like that's what that means, but I don't know. And then whoever gives even a cup of cold water to one of these little ones in the name of a disciple, I'm telling you, none of these will lose their reward. So Jesus must have walked over to some kids and then was like, take care of these guys and then you'll be happy. Right. That's what it seems like anyway. Oh, look, I did good this time. Oh my God, I did such a good job. Anyway, I'll be right back. Pack one of these bowls, by the way. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to chapter 11. Press like and subscribe on whatever platform you're watching this on. Hold on, what is there? Rumble. Hold on. Rumble, BitChute, YouTube, Gab, Instagram, Facebook, Getter, True Social. So, no matter what platform you're on, press like. Especially on YouTube because it matters. And even here on Vimeo. I forgot Vimeo. Yeah. Yeah, but this Vimeo, listen, let me tell you, I think this is a professional person website. And here I am with my basket of computer shit. There's sometimes clothes in here. The SS Lazy Ass right here with Captain Pussy Fur, my pipes, and my Naruto guy. Totally not professional, but they let me on this site anyway. So that's pretty cool. But I'm not very professional. Yeah, I got a whole problem. Anyway, Matthew chapter 11. Now, when Jesus had finished instructing his 12 disciples, he went on from there to teach and proclaim his message in their cities. When John heard in prison what the Messiah was doing, he sent word by his disciples and said to him, "Are you the one who is to come, or are we to wait for another?" Listen, John baptized him in the river, right? John baptized him. Or did that happen after this? You know what I mean? Or did this happen after that? Yes, did that happen after this moment? Jesus getting baptized by John? Or did that happen first? And then John's like, are you the guy? That don't make any sense to me. And Jesus said, go and tell John what you hear and what you see. The blind receive their sight, the lame walk, lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the poor have the good news brought to them. So, like, Jesus came for the poor Jews? Okay. And blessed is anyone who takes no offense at me. See, Jesus is telling you right here, I'm not a nice guy. Right? Jesus is like, I'm not a nice guy. Why does everybody think Jesus is nice? He's telling you, listen, if you can handle me, hey, you're probably going to heaven. And they went away. Jesus began to speak to the crowds about Jean le Baptiste. He said, what did you go out into the wilderness to look at? A reed shaken by the wind? What then did you go out to see? Someone dressed in soft robes? Those who wear soft robes are in royal palaces, right? What then did you go to see? A prophet? Yes, I'm telling you, and more than a prophet. This is the one whom about it is written, look, I am sending my messenger ahead of you, who will prepare your way before you. I'm telling you, among those born of women, no one has arisen greater than John le Baptiste. Yet the least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. Yeah, but the least is the greatest. So, or the least was the greatest. The least is to become the greatest. So is the formerly greater one. Is he greater than John the Baptist? Listen, Jesus word magic, man. Listen, from the days of John le Baptiste until now, the kingdom of heaven has suffered violence, and the violent and the violence take it by force. Is that saying heaven's still in the battle? Listen. There's a song by Abby the Spoon Lady and Chris Rodriguez, right? It's I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. Is that are we really gonna be? See, listen, this is what I'm saying. Like, heaven is supposed to be great, but if we go up to heaven, it's gonna be a war. Like, we're gonna be soldiers. I guess be prepared, right? Isn't that what we are down here, soldiers? I think I figured it out. Look, digital high five. Oh, we're so smart. Oh, man. So I guess when we get done fighting down there, we get debriefed. Or fighting down here, we get debriefed up there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. For all the profit. Oh, you know what I was just thinking? You know how we got into the Iraq war, right? If we hit them over there, they won't hit us over here. Oh, is that what God and Satan are doing? Oh my God. We're a war zone. We're part of the risk board. See, I said that. I think they're playing risk. Okay. For the prophets and the law prophesied until John came. And if you are willing to accept, he is Elijah who has come. But Elijah already came. There's a whole book. Elijah. He already came. Well, hold on. Let anyone with ears listen. You know what? Instead of doing the story of David, I should have did Elijah. But I'm fucking retarded anyway. But to what will I compare this generation? Yeah, how can I insult you motherfuckers? It is like children sitting in the marketplace, calling to one another, we played the flute for you, and you did not dance. We wailed, and you did not mourn. For John came, neither eating or drinking, and they say, he has a demon. the Son of Man came, eating and drinking. And they say, look, this fat drunk and a friend of tax collectors and sinners, yet is vindicated. Yet wisdom is vindicated by her deeds. I don't know what that part means. He's talking about himself, and then all of a sudden it's about a girl. I don't get it. Then he began to reproach the cities in which most of his deeds of power have been done, because they did not repent. I get it. He came for the Jews to see who was good or not. Bet none of them were. Shut up, Nikki. Woe to you, Chorazin! Woe to you, Bethsaida! For if the deeds of power done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago, doing the t-shirt, diaper, and dirt thing. Right? But I tell you, on the day of judgment, it will be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon than you. And you, Capernaum, where Jesus has his house, by the way, will you be exalted in heaven? No, you will be brought down to Hades. Why is Jesus using a different religion? For if the deeds of power done in you had been done in Sodom, it would have remained until this day. But I tell you, on the day of judgment, it will be more tolerable for the land of Sodom than for you. At the time, Jesus said, I thank you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you have hidden these things from the wise. Because you have hidden these things from the wise and intelligent and have revealed them to infants. Yes, Father, for such was your gracious will. You motherfuckers ain't smart. All things have been handed over to me by my Father, and no one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son. Anyone to whom the Son chooses to reveal. So, you're not cool enough to know my dad. Fuck off. Come to me, all that you... Nope. Come to me, all you that are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Okay, so you come to Jesus, you give up your cross, and then you yoke yourself. Okay. You leave one prison for a better prison. So you leave state prison for federal prison. Got it. Okay. I think I'm done there. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So, if you have any ideas on what any of that means, please comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be back later this evening, and hopefully not too late, because apparently I make my videos too late or something. Anyway, I will be back here in a little bit with 12 We'll start with chapter 12 and see how far we get without me talking so much, but I have a big fucking mouth. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you and have the greatest day ever.